Now, when Mr. Bartosz learns you're stealing his silverware, do you think he'll fire you, or do something worse?
Sir?
Another day, another dollar.
How? How did you know?
Chumps like you make my job easier. But I'll make... I noticed the old Golem is missing. Well, it's Golem. Any chance you're as interested in clay as you are in silver?
Absolutely not. There was a break-in. See for yourself.
Thank you for all your help today, sir.
This establishment does not welcome your type here. Keep that in mind.
The burglars were let in by a woman with the keys to the restaurant. They sawed the statue from its base and dragged it outside.
This establishment does not welcome your type here. Keep that in mind. I highly advise you to put that away. This is not that kind of establishment.
You're late. Get to work now, come on. Go put the books on the shelves, you follow that?
Sorry,
And I want the statuettes on the chimney put back all nice and neat, one on each corner, understand?
Ma'am,
And get those plates in the kitchen onto the dining room table. Quickly now, quickly! How's your work going?
All right, ma'am. I've helped you around the house. Now, can we...
Let me see what you've done. Ah! What have you done? No, put it all back!
Are you kidding?
No! Oh no, I'll do it myself, and I'll do it properly. You just go and bring me a crate of Fisk from the basement. I don't need you to do my work for me, that's why. I'm as capable as I ever was. I don't understand how Mr. Bartosz is cruel enough to put an old woman out of work. And in times like these...
Ma'am, you've got this whole thing mixed up. I'm not here to replace you.
Then who are you?
I'm Charles Reed. I'm a journalist.
You're with the Oakmont Chronicle? Why didn't you say so? If you want enough dirt for a dozen headlines, check that Altercocker's room. I'll even give you his key.
I wish we'd started off like this.
Just leave it on the table when you're done. Oh, and Mr. Reed, don't forget to dress warmly when you go. It's getting so cold outside. How's your work going?
Come on, honey. Get undressed. Don't keep Daddy waiting.
Oh, put that thing down! Have you no respect for your elders?
Excuse me, sir. Do you know where the Bartosz house is? It's my first day as their cleaner, but I can't seem to find the address.
The Bartosh house? Yeah, it's in the shells.
Drach, I'll never get there on time.
You're not missing out on much, kid. Trust me.
Kay, how could I get lost here? Kay, how could I get lost here?
Get away from me. Don't come any closer.
Don't be afraid, Velma. I'm here to help.
What? How do you know my name? Who are you?
Charles Reed. I'm a journalist with the Oakmont Chronicle investigating the stolen Golem.
You have to help him. It's my fault, I know. I should never have lied about the gold, but please, you can't let them break him.
You've put yourself through a lot of trouble for a lump of clay. Why?
Because I love him.
The statue?
He's more than that, Mr. Reed. He's a good man. He thinks. He feels, and he'll die if we don't help him.
Where are they?
Downstairs, but they've locked themselves away. Glenn used to hide the key in the flower pot, but he moved it. Thank you, mister. Oh, Kay, please don't hurt me.
You boys are wasting your time. You won't get a dirty dime from that lump of clay, let alone a sack of gold.
And who the hell are you?
Charles Reed, Private Eye. And I can prove there's no gold in all that clay. Take a look, right out of Bartosh's own notebook.
Let me see that. Ah, Drach. It's a wash, boys. Let's clean up and move out. Drown our sorrows in a pub. Oh, and Charlie, forget you ever saw us.
So, you're the Golem I've heard so much about. I'm pleased to meet you.
I am grateful.
I have some questions.
Speak.
How did Filma bring you to life?
Sacred knowledge broke the seal. I was awakened. Before that, I slumbered.
You slumbered. I wonder, what sort of dreams does a clayman have?
I dreamt of clay sheep. What do you dream of?
I'd rather not give you nightmares. I see they've chipped away at you. Did it hurt?
I cannot feel pain, and yet I can feel. I love Vilma.
How can you love?
Tell me, do humans love? Many say yes, only humans love. And yet, humans betray love, always. But I never will. I will only love. Always.
I'm happy I could help. Take care.
You don't know how much this means to me.
I'd like to ask you a few questions. What makes a clay man better than the real thing?
He doesn't beat me. Or lock me away in cupboards. Or... no. Only men do those things. My father did. Every match he found for me did too.
What about other men?
What about them? Men don't treat their dogs as inhumanely as they do women, Mr. Reed. You don't know what it's like on the other side.
Is that thing really alive?
He talks. He walks. He loves me. Isn't that enough?
Are you sure he loves you?
I'm very good with clay, Mr. Reed. I knew how to reshape him.
What's the next move?
We'll lay low. Probably somewhere in the shells. It's easy to hide there. Maybe we'll even, find a way to leave the city.
Leave the city? Now there's a mad idea.
It's love, Mr. Reed. Of course it's mad.
Don't worry about it. I'm just glad I was able to do some real good for you.
Thank you. And before you go, Mr. Reed, please, promise you'll keep us a secret. We'll never have peace otherwise.
I'll figure something.
Thank you, mister.
Your weapon can do me no harm.
I hope the presses are ready. I've got your Golem story.
Oh, we're always ready to print. Give me everything you got.
Sometimes a golem's just a golem. A few burglars broke in, took him out, and that's it.
Ugh, that is disappointing. Was there at least any gold in all that clay?
Just clay, I'm afraid.
You can't win them all, I suppose. Well, what happened to the old golem in the end?
There's no golem anymore. Only a big pile of dust. The thieves had already ground him into powder by the time I arrived.
What a shame. I guess they really will have to rename the restaurant after this. You did good out there, Charles. Hey, I haven't written anything about you yet.